It's just closing time. Two strangers burst into the shop. One is Jack, the son of a mob boss. The other is probably the boss's right-hand man Kevin. Because I was fighting with a rival gang, Jack had the misfortune of taking a bullet. The police were searching for them outside and had to hide inside the shop. The old tailor said he didn't want any trouble, only to be shot by Kevin and threaten him. Now the police and rival gangs are looking for it. If you leak it, then he's a dead man. Kevin immediately called the boss, said there must be a mole in the gang, otherwise they wouldn't have been ambushed by the enemy. Now they both have their own agendas. Kevin says the player's been found and the tape needs to be removed immediately. That's how we find the mole, to remove this cancer from the gang. But Jack didn't agree. We have to wait for Dad to come and listen to the tape. The two eventually fought over a disagreement. The torn box fell to the ground. I didn't realize it was empty. Jack immediately turned his gun on Kevin. When two men were confronting each other, the old man deliberately kicked down the bucket. Jack, who wasn't a good shot, was shot through the throat. Maybe he won't understand until he dies. It was all the old tailor's fault. Killing the boss's son was something Kevin didn't see coming. The boss quickly called his men. Ask if your son has returned. The response, of course, was no. That's when Kevin offered, better go out and find out where Jack is. I'm afraid it could put my life in danger. Ostensibly concerned for Jack's safety, actually trying to get rid of the big guy, because he was afraid the body in the box would be found. But the boss insisted that he find it himself. He stayed here and waited for news. Kevin had no choice but to obey. After the big guy leaves, Kevin immediately pulled out the gun, asked the old tailor who had just called. Kevin was relieved when he heard this. Next thing you know, he's gonna kill the girl, to pin Jack's murder on him. The old tailor did not panic. I was cool enough to tell Kevin the girl was the mole. Girl, through the relationship with Jack, learned that the gang a lot of criminal evidence. After getting a high price sold to the Black Dragon gang, she secretly contacted the FBI and planted a wire. Let's hope they take out the big guy's gang. Did not think that halfway out of a way to bite gold? Secretly hijacked the tape has been recorded. Now the old tailor has the tape. There are only two paths open to Kevin. Let the girl to inform the Black Dragon gang kill the big guy. Or when the big guy finds out he's been lied to, come back and kill them all. Think twice. Kevin finally made his decision. This call means the boss is already a dying man. For the old tailor, he has Kevin as a threat. As if it had been predicted, the Black Dragons said they were coming to trade the tape. Kevin's smell words suddenly heart gave birth to a plan. The old tailor took out the two gangs on his own and made a fortune. No problem, winner of life. But he didn't end up with a penny. I gave all my worldly possessions to the girl. I hope she can live a normal life from now on.